this is where we started.
Oh, wow.
My husband and I used our garage as our first little warehouse. We had our pallets of corned beef, and we built this refrigerator on the left time, and we would keep the produce, and we would do our little boxes and deliver in our truck. Until one day, our neighbor in the north turned us into the city.
Hello, I'm Terry O'Neill from Food for Less.
We're here today at Montalvan Sales, a food manufacturing and merchandising company here in Ontario, California. They specialize in Polynesian, South Pacific, Cuban, and Central American foods and products.
Oh, hi.
And we're here to meet Carmen Montalvan and find out how Food for Less and Foodsco has been part of celebrating her American dream and story of American success.
So how did you move from, selling 10 cases to having this real nice facility right here and then transitioning to where you're in several supermarkets, including 90-some Food for Less Foodsco stores?
Well, it was a long journey and a lot of passion. My husband and I had no business degree, no marketing degree. All we had was common sense. And we knew that this group of Polynesians were hungry for their homeland food and there was no access to it. So we started thinking, how can we bring these products in? But we worked it out, we borrowed in our house and injected the money to the company. We grew as the demand grew, and we have been here now for 18 years.
When did the opportunity come for Food for Less and Foodsco to carry your product?
About 5 years ago, one of the persons that worked for Food for Less went doing surveys to Northern California, and they saw our private label, La Nuestra, and Food for Less called us because they saw our presence in the Northern California. And they called me and I was so excited. And I was praying for a minimum of 10 stores, but they were generous. They said, no, Mrs. Montalvan, we're looking into maybe 80 stores.
Carmen, tell me where we're going to right now.
Today we're manufacturing pupusas.
Oh, wow.
And pupusa is a very popular product. It's consumed and known in the Central American area. When we make our pupusas, we bring products from Central America, like the cheese we import from Central America because we want the authentic taste. The machine has a capacity of making every pupusa perfect.
Wow.
The same size, the same quantity of cheese. It injects the dough with the cheese. And she grabs the little ball, and then she makes the pupusa.
So she like a tortilla almost. Yeah.
Hand-makes the tortilla. Now that the pupusas are formed and made, in the other room they're transferred in trays to the grill section. The pupusas have to be fully cooked, and the temperature has to reach up to 160, 180 degrees. So we make sure that the dough are nice, well done, and cooked, and also crispy.
So these pupusas that you're manufacturing today, there's a good chance that these same ones we can find in our Food for Less stores?
Oh yes, we have several varieties. We have the revuelta pupusas, we have the chicharrón pupusa, the cheese and beans pupusa, the loroco and cheese.
Truly, you've kind of experienced the American dream. What does that mean?
The American dream, it is something that is generated only in this country. It is not given to you free. It is something that you have to have the passion and the desire and the ethic to make it happen. Food for Less and Foodco are a big part of my dream. I was supplying other niche markets into other type of grocery stores, but when you work with Kroger, you're working with a big national distribution company, and that was my first crossover into the American market. I'm very proud to be that part of it.